And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. All right, a chance to check out stats for Darius Garland.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Johnson is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's White in at the 2 guard. And for the Nets, Cade Cunningham out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Klingon, and it's Grimes in at the 3 spot. And at this stage of the season, Doris, it is safe to say we know who the true contenders are, right?
Kevin, I would say yes for the most part. But we have seen play-in teams from either side of the bracket make a deep run, and I don't want to rule anything out. We tip it up for a reason.
And Philadelphia has possession. Butler deciding where to go with it. Mobley sets the pick for Butler to the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish, and he does just that.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. There's the screen. Inside. And stolen by Mobley. All up top. 12 points his last outing. Pass to Butler. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Simmons, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
Down low, and Mobley throws it down.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And so Garland will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 4. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and Simmons kicks to Cunningham. Simmons, a screen on White. Here's Cunningham. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. On defense, Brooklyn. 4-point game. Mobley finds Johnson. Floats it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Mobley. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And it's a strong accomplishment. Third best in field goal percentage. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why his coaches love him. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Nets. They trail by 6. Outside, Simmons. To the inside, Grimes. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
You know, Doris, Ben Simmons has certainly had a turbulent career, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness, there's no question, Kevin. You begin with some of the injury challenges he's had throughout. Started in his rookie season, has continued throughout some of the years. There's also been questions about the balance in his game. Obviously, perimeter shooting has been a weakness. But the first and most important thing Ben has to do is get healthy, Kevin.
Cunningham's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 6. Butler dishes to Paul. Pass to Mobley. The rebound by the Nets. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Inside, here's Cunningham. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
To the middle. And Johnson with the stuff.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Garland. Scoreless thus far. Clinging with it. Mobley's there. Mobley with the rebound. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Butler against Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
The Nets making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Boy, at his best, Jimmy Butler is a versatile scorer inside and outside. But what I will most remember him for is competitive toughness.
Clinging with it, covered by Mobley. Outside for Simmons. Garland against White. And Simmons slams it in.
That's where you get the ball to Ben Simmons, right at the rim. He's got size and athleticism. Look out.
Johnson sends the screen for Butler. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. The 76ers, number 1.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
Here's Clarkson. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
Now here's Paul. Nothing on the board. Stolen by Garland. To the paint. His first shot coming late, and they pick up 2.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Garland against Paul. 76ers moving the ball around. Down low, here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You can't give Jimmy Butler that kind of space. He will get above the rim and let you hear about it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Here's Grimes following the basket by Chris Paul. The shot's good.
Well, they specifically want Grimes to be in positions to catch and shoot, and you see why right there.
Butler passes to Mobley. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Clinging with it, covered by Mobley. The shot by Clarkson, no good. White the pass to Paul. Mobley, a screen on Clarkson. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 12.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here's Garland. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're leading by 8. Mobley sets the pick for Butler. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now, here's Clarkson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Mobley. Alex Caruso comes in for White, and Josh Richardson subbed in for Chris Paul. Now, here's Butler. He's got 7. That's tipped. Pass to Johnson. Here's Richardson. He's covered by Clarkson, and there's Richardson on the assist by Johnson. And the 76ers lead by 11. Here's Clarkson. Last time out, he had 13 points. Screen by Watford. The drive by Clarkson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, you can give them a steady diet of pick and roll, because if Jordan Clarkson gets downhill, it's trouble.
Butler with the ball. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Houston passes to Garland. Over Richardson. Bank shot, no good.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
To the inside, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Richardson outside. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Here's Butler. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Ellis comes in for Richardson. .151 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Caruso. A rebound by the Nets. Clarkson looking for an opening. Garland kicks to Clarkson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's a crafty play by Jordan Clarkson right there, and at his size, you better be creative.
For Brooklyn, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Philadelphia leading by 10. Johnson with it. Garland picks him up. Johnson, the pass to Green. The 76ers with another miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Watford. And stolen by Caruso. 54 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Jackson Davis. Covered by Watford. Here's Houston. Hasn't made one yet. Garland against Caruso. Garland surveying the D. Here's Houston. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Caruso kicks to Ellis. Inside, here's Jackson Davis. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Evan Mobley getting it done for the 76ers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Nets trail by 10. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Ellis. Butler out there with Green. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Here's Butler. From the high post, he drills it. Butler's got 9.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Watford. Now, here's Garland. Lets it fly from 18. Again, the Nets for 2.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
And it's Butler missing. And so Garland will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 7-point differential. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Butler. Ellis. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 7th assist in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now, here's Garland. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Sinks the triple. He's got 5.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Caruso finds Butler. Fade away. Here's Jackson Davis. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Caruso against Clarkson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Watford passes to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Bamba. It's good on the putback. And now just a 4-point 76ers lead.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
He gets it in there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Ellis. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Caruso. Rebounded by Clarkson. From about 16. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Caruso. Back to Green. The kick outside to Butler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Philadelphia. Mobley, he's checked in for Green, and Paul subbed in for Ellis. And so Butler nails both of them. Nets trail by 8. And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Jimmy Butler.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Watford. Nets passing it around. Pass to Garland. Caruso with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Clarkson passes to Watford. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. Here's Mobley. That one misses. He has made 7 of his 9 field goal attempts. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Now here's Paul. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. They set the screen. 5 to shoot.
See, right there in the screen and roll, Butler showing the capacity to create for others. I love that.
It's Garland with the ball for the Nets, trailing by 10. Clarkson outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight. 76ers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Mobley, a screen on Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the best pick-and-roll players in the history of NBA basketball. He has mastered that aspect.
Now, here's Clarkson. 13 points in the game. To the left side wing. To the middle. Here's Grimes. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Pass to Klingon. To the paint. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Mobley, a screen on Garland. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Nets trail by 13. Now Garland. Clarkson outside. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's good off the glass. Clarkson's got 15 points.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Brooklyn making some changes. Simmons comes in for Trendon Watford. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Garland. Johnson, he's checked in for the 76ers. Derek White comes in for Alex Caruso. Now here's Paul. Butler with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Butler passes to Johnson. Mobley, a screen on Simmons. And it's Johnson penetrating. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Johnson drops them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Grimes. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Simmons against Johnson. Here's Klingon. Can't hit from in close.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Clarkson. And the layup's good off the glass. Clarkson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
This guy can flat out score. Jordan Clarkson having himself a night.
Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Klingon is one of them.
Yes, he is 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. Clarkson outside. Over White. Off the left rim and out. The 76ers leading by 13. Caruso kicks to Paul. It's not going to go for him. Cunningham with some nice D. Pass to Klingon. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And stolen by Mobley. Paul looking around. tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
His entire career, he has been a knockdown mid-range shooter. Go ahead, CP3.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Cunningham finds Clarkson. Back to Cunningham. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often. And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor, and he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Free throw no good for Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now here's Paul. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Evan Mobley understanding he's got a rhythm and he just keeps attacking. The answer is not yet there for this defense.
Inside, here's Grimes. Rebound by the 76ers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Mobley sets the pick for Johnson. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Man, this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
Clarkson outside. 1:33 left in the first half of the game. Simmons against Johnson. Cunningham misses from close range.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Down low. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 19.
Okay, Evan Mobley, that's one way to pick up some loose change.
Simmons inside. Johnson on him. And Simmons gets the bucket. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Paul. Outside, White. Simmons against Johnson. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Cunningham looking it over. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Clarkson gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. Clarkson's got 19 points.
I'll tell you, tremendous concentration by Jordan Clarkson. This guy is not going to be deterred.
Paul from deep three-point land. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the 76ers.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Darius Garland is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Klingon, and it's Grimes in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Now, here's Garland. It doesn't go for him.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Mobley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Donovan Klingon.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out, and the game becomes more dangerous.
Still in his early 20s, Doris, Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why. You begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
Now, here's Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Paul passes to Butler. To the middle. Kicks it out to Johnson. No good from outside. Nets trail by 18. To the inside. Simmons dishes to Garland. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Cunningham outside. Cunningham sets a screen for Garland. Knocks down the 3 ball. Garland's got 9.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Garland. Pass to Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, when Simmons looks to score, it just balances that ability to pass the basketball. Love when he's aggressive.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw missing.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
Philadelphia leading by 14. Paul, right side. Johnson sets the screen for Butler. Rolls up on the elbow. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, the pick and roll game of Jimmy Butler gets better every year. He has a better and better understanding of what to take advantage of.
Here's Grimes. He has 7. Down low. Here's Klingon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Butler passes to Johnson.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Garland. Right around 25 points per, 7 assists and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
That's good from Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The 76ers in second.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And Simmons kicks to Cunningham. From outside the arc. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Paul finds Butler. Back to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. White, good. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Garland. Klingon the screen for Garland. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Butler. Over Cunningham. Rebound, Brooklyn. Klingon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Darius Garland has just grown so much, draws the contact right there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And he sinks the second.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Paul against Garland. Paul dishes to White. Pass to Butler. Mobley sets the pick for Butler. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Wow, you don't see Jimmy Butler go to the three-point opportunity that often, but knocks down a big-time shot there.
Garland the pass to Simmons. There's the pick. From downtown, Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 10 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Paul. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Garland. Pass to Grimes. Shoots from the line. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Mobley's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Trendon Watford's checked in for Simmons. And the 76ers also making a change. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Derek White. Free throw good, Mobley.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Now, here's Cunningham. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game. Cunningham outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A nice up fake by Cunningham. He does all the little things that help him generate points. Right here, he just gets himself to the line.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. The 76ers leading by 21. Paul outside. Mobley sets the pick for Butler to the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, perfect execution in the pick and roll. Butler always a guy who's going to draw attention, and he makes the unselfish play.
Cunningham outside. Back to Garland. The kick out to Cunningham. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Caruso. And again, it's the Nets missing. The 76ers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Offensive rebound. Mobley is screened. Caruso bounce pass. And Mobley throws it down.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
Butler against Garland. Clinging with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Caruso against Cunningham. Caruso, no good. Brooklyn's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Garland kicks to Cunningham. Inside. Baseline jumper. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Garland against Paul. To the paint. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, is it fun to watch Chris Paul dissect the defense. This guy is such a shrewd passer.
Garland the pass to Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
So for the Nets, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Klingon. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Garland. The 76ers also with a sub. Jackson Davis is checked in. Now here's Caruso. He has yet to score. Johnson outside. Paul outside. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The offensive rebound. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Clarkson against Caruso.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Here's Philadelphia. Paul outside. And here is Johnson. He has 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. He misses the free throw. And Brooklyn making a change here. Houston's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Ellis is checked in for Mobley. And it's Butler in for Paul. The Nets have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Now, here's Clarkson. 21 points in the game. Shoots off the step back, and the jumper falls for him. Clarkson's got 23.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Stolen by Clarkson. Over Ellis. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Philadelphia. Pass to Caruso. For 3, Richardson. Rebounded by the Nets. There's 1:59 left to play in the third. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Monday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And looking at that Jazz matchup, it's never easy going up against the top team in the West. But if they're able to come away with the win, it's going to be a huge confidence booster.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:53 left in the third. Now here's Caruso. D right on him. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Shannon. Defended by Caruso. Clarkson outside. Clock at 6. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. So tough to stop him.
And the Nets making a change here. Springer's checked in. He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
And how about the job he's done at the free throw line?
Cunningham against Richardson. Johnson outside. Back to Richardson. Johnson outside. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. The shot from 20 feet away. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 9-1 run. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Clarkson. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Jackson Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Richardson shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hard not to root for a guy like Josh Richardson. Remember, he's a former second-round pick, but this guy put the time in the gym. He's an excellent teammate, and now he's a valuable rotation piece and an excellent two-way player.
First free throw is good. And the Nets making a change here. Wesley's checked in. And Richardson drops them both. Nets trail by 20. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clarkson against Caruso. Inside, Watford uses the glass to finish the layup. Watford's got his second bucket of the night.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Richardson. Evan Mobley getting it done for Philadelphia. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Alex Caruso. Trace Jackson Davis out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Ellis, and it's Sims in at the 5. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And the 76ers making a change here. Coloco's checked in. And so here is Philadelphia. It's an 18-point lead. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle, Caruso finds Jackson Davis.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Garland with a screen on Caruso. Clarkson passes to Watford. The 3 from Garland. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
Ellis against Garland. Ellis, that's good. And the 76ers lead by 19. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Nets. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Picked away. Caruso looking for an opening. Over in the corner, Ellis. They set the pick. Pass to Coloco. Ellis against Garland. Now here's Bamba. From outside, off the mark. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Clarkson outside. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place. Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level, hard not to foul that guy.
Free throw, good Butler. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Brooklyn. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Paul's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Garland the pass to Clarkson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Clarkson's got 12 points here in the second half. Pass to Caruso. Now Butler. Over Watford. Not enough on that one as it misses. Nets trail by 20. Garland dishes to Clarkson. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Lets it fly. They get it back. Five on the clock. And Ellis with the block. And they're moving it up. And it's Ellis finishing it off.
Well, when the playmaking duties fall to Jimmy Butler, he is more than capable.
Bamba setting the pick for Clarkson. Rebound by Butler.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
The Nets making a switch here. Houston's checked in, and it's good for two. Butler's got 26.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Fires for three, drains it from beyond the arc. Butler's got 9 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the inside, here's Grimes. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 8th assist in the game. Ball against Garland. Butler on the wing. Jackson Davis with it. He's against Bamba. Here's the screen. Second chance shot. Back to Jackson Davis. Here's Paul. Tries yet again. Out left to the wing. Caruso finds Ellis. And here is Butler. Kicks it out to Paul. The three. Jackson Davis with it. He's against Bamba. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba. Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Now, here's Clarkson. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Green, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Here's Caruso. Outside Butler. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Butler's got 34 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Grimes. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so Green will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. There's Ellis with the three ball. Rebound, Brooklyn. Klingen's got his sixth rebound on the night. Clarkson on the wing. Jackson Davis defending. Pass to Klingen. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Launches it from deep. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Brooklyn's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Outside Garland. Over Ellis. Garland, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Butler against Clarkson. The wide open look here for Caruso. Misses the three. Nets shooting 43% for the game. Cunningham for three. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis is back to Green. Puts up a three. The rebound by the Nets.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They need this one. And Clarkson with the layup. Clarkson's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Green finds Caruso. Outside Butler. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Garland. Clarkson for three. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Philadelphia's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Ellis, the pass to Green. Butler with the ball. He's covered by Clarkson. Shot's good by Butler.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now, here's Garland. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Ellis, right side. Pass to Butler. Back to Ellis. Here's Jackson Davis. He's covered by Clarkson. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. And for the Nets, they're shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Cunningham with it. A three-pointer is right on target.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Outside Butler. Back to Ellis. Pass to Caruso. To the paint, Klingon with the steal.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Evan Mobley.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Here's Grimes. Back to Garland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Darius Garland is relatively new to this league, folks, but one thing we know unequivocally, he is so skilled offensively.
Free throw good, Garland.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Green's checked in. Both free throws good from Garland. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Caruso. Back to Butler. He can't hit that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Garland kicks to Cunningham. Shoots over Caruso. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Outside Butler. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. I know you see defenses like that all the time, but it didn't seem to slow you down.
Not really. I mean, I guess I just had it going. We started double teaming them too, you know, and they got so many great shooters, man. It's just good to win. At the end of the day, we won.
Yeah, I know that's what counts, man, but congrats on the win. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Evan Mobley.